The curtain has been lifted on earnings from major film studios this week. Here to screen a couple for us, our film critic Erik Childress. Good to have you on the show as always.
Thank you.
Well, let's start with Time Warner. Warner Brothers movie business specifically noted as helping with double-digit growth. What do you think about that, Erik?
Well, they had a pretty good first quarter. I mean, the Lego movie is still the #1 hit in the U.S. of the year, and 300 Rise of an Empire ended up doing very well for them. Winter's Tale, not so much, and they're not starting the second quarter very well with Transcendence, but the leftover from the Hobbit movie, so they're doing okay.
Now, DreamWorks, on the other hand, had a $57 million write-down, which is just a fancy way of saying we lost a lot of money. On Mr. Peabody.
Yeah, big budget basically is the cause of that. And it's the second big loser for DreamWorks in a row with both Turbo from last summer and now Mr. Peabody. But I think there's some hope on the horizon this summer for them.
And Erik, you are already out with your summer predictions for the box office hits. Here's a look. Drum roll, please. And #1, he thinks, will be How to Train Your Dragon 2, followed by Transformers, The Amazing Spider-Man 2, X-Men, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, Godzilla, Guardians of the Galaxy, Maleficent, Tammy, and 22 Jump Street, all making the top 10.
Yeah, sort of the summer, we got a lot of sequels coming out. We got a lot of comedies coming out this summer. You see that Tammy is Melissa McCarthy's directorial debut.
Don't move!
Okay.
And she's been really, hot at the box office. The Heat,
She has.
Identity Thief, and I think that's going to be sort of a little surprise hit come around the July 4th holiday. So a lot to look forward to.
Lot to look forward to this weekend, or not. The Amazing Spider-Man debuting, and you had a chance to screen this movie. What did you take away?
I think it's terrible.
You didn't
Yeah,
like it.
I think this is one of the worst kickoffs of the summer that we've had in some time. And Sony, they're going to do very well this weekend with it. It's going to come out of the gate running. But I'm curious to see how fans are going to react to this one. I think that in the long run, this might be the kind of a franchise killer in a way, at least until they reboot
That
it
bad?
again. Yes, it's that bad. I think fans they're going to flock to the theaters to see this one. They're not going to be happy with it. They weren't, there wasn't a lot of really positive response on the original film from a few years ago. So I don't think they're going to be very happy with this. And I think by the time the third film comes out in a few years, you're going to start to see the grosses drop off a little bit. But even though there's a $255 million budget on this thing, I think Sony is still going to come out a winner on this one. But the future looks bleak, I think.
All right, let's move on to what happened at the box office last weekend. The Other Woman doing quite well. Did you see this film?
I did see this film, and this is about as bad as Spider-Man.
I
Might
knew
be
you
even
were
worse.
going to like it, but some of my friends say it's really funny and it's empowering to women.
And I'm sure all of George Clooney's exes went to go see the movie as well.
Hey, he's engaged.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yes.
All right, #2, Captain America 3: Heaven is for Real. Hanging in there.
Doing very well,
money,
over $51 million.
Rio 2 and Brick Mansions.
It's a remake of a much better foreign film called District B13. I recommend people go see that and just, forget the American remake. And forget Spider-Man. There's some movies to look forward to this summer, but Spider-Man is not one of them.
Erik, thanks as always for coming on the show.
Thank you.